Maccabee USA endeavors, through sports, to perpetuate and persevere the American Jewish community by encouraging Jewish pride, strengthening Jewish bonds, and by creating a heightened awareness of Israel and Jewish identity.
The Maccabea is a celebration of Jewish sports, heritage, and pride. Whether on the courts, on the fields, or in the pools, the Maccabea embodies the heroic spirit of the Maccabees and is a vivid demonstration of the strength, vitality, and unity of the Jewish people.
What I represent is a vision for somebody that is marching behind me and all those that came into the stadium, that someday they may go and reach higher levels as an athlete, either not only at the Maccabea Games, but on to other sports, at other levels that they want to achieve, like maybe even going to the Olympic Games. And I think that's what's important, that we give something back, and so that we're there as an image, and not only globally for what we've accomplished, but spiritually and emotionally for those that are looking at us.
The Jewish faith brings people together from all over the world to compete in an Olympic-like situation, bringing them pride and encouraging them to go out into the world and live their lives. Tim Tebow, quarterback for the Denver Broncos, has brought religion to a forefront in his second season in the NFL. After winning a close game this season, Tebow took a knee and began to pray. His actions have turned into a movement called Tebowing.
Into a movement. Tebowing has become the new planking. And last week, people all over the world have taken pictures of themselves saying a prayer on one knee. Most of these pictures can be seen on what else? Tebowing.com. Now, according to the blog, Tebowing is as simple as this. Get down on a knee and start praying, even if everyone else around you is doing something completely different.
Do a Tebow for me? There you go.
Along with Tebowing, he's also started inspiring prayer circles with teammates and opposing teams. Tebow fans can't get enough of him and are even customizing his number 15 jersey to say Jesus. The jerseys, as well as Tebow's actions, have been highly controversial and have led sports fans to wonder if religion should be a part of sports. BYU is off to its best start in 23 years, climbing up to number 3 in the nation behind future Player of the Year Jimmy Fredette. At 27-2, the Cougars were rolling through the competition, catching the eye of the nation as they went. But with 2 games left in the season, disaster struck.
But we begin today with Brigham Young University. On the verge of getting its first #1 seed ever, the school announced today that it has suspended forward Brandon Davies for the remainder of the season.
Pivotal player, arguably the Cougars' second best player on this team. He leads the team in rebounds at over 6 a game and is their third leading scorer with 11 points per game.
Controversy ensued over the decision to suspend Davies as BYU dropped their next game 82-64 to New Mexico.
You're telling me that if like the moral code police spot him posted up in a Starbucks sipping a latte, that he's going to get banged and gone for I mean, you can't drink tea. I mean, there are all these crazy rules that these guys have to abide by.
BYU's honor code says students can't have premarital sex, they can't lie, smoke, no drugs, no alcohol, no coffee. You have to go to church regularly. You're not even allowed to drink tea, which is why they've been named Playboy Magazine's #1 party school for never years in a row.
Generally an idea that you're going to live a chaste life, which is no premarital sex. So there's a lot of things that are not really normal. Maybe.
Despite the suspension, support poured in for Davies while BYU continued to be a laughingstock for the media, most notably Jimmy Kimmel.
Now this is Brandon Davies. He's one of the best players on the team. He has the highest GPA on the team. He won the Academic Excellence Award. He looks like a great kid, and now he's out of school for doing what every person in this room except for me did in college, having sex. It's ridiculous.
Davies was eventually allowed to sit on the bench for the home finale against Wyoming and was even allowed to participate in this cutting of the net ceremony when his Cougars won the Mountain West Conference Championship.
Talking real reckless stuff, man. I adopted these till I'm drumming them. Now I'm about to make them tuck their whole summer in. They say I'm crazy, but I'm about to go dumb again. They ain't see me.